Hey everybody, what's good? MidMorningSol back at it again with another chapter, a playthrough part to Piofiore, Episodio 1926. And folks, I'm recording this on a Thursday, but actually I'm recording it on National Puppy Day. So I don't know, maybe I'll splash a picture of Buddy because he's actually my first puppy. But yeah, I hope y'all don't really hear him, but if you do, then we'll let it slide because it's for the puppies. All right, y'all. So I believe we're in dusk because I just got off work. Straight got off work. Cranked the switch on, and yeah, we were last on chapter 2, Grund or Grund. I don't know how you say it. A lot of tea was spilled. Lily spilled herself onto Orlok. She thinks she's slick, but I don't blame you, girl. I would want to see how Orlok would handle it. So, yeah, it was cute. It was a little cute CG. I put that as the thumbnail for the last part. So I'm wondering what kind of CG is going to be plastered this time. Although contact, I don't know, whatever. I'm willing to bet it's gonna be more physical, more violent. You know, physical contact. But beyond that, y'all, enough talk. Have at you. Let's get into it, shall we? We shall. Okay. The next morning, I had finished washing my face when I saw that Orlok was already dressed. Good morning, Orlok.
おはようリリー。いい朝だね。
Indeed it is. I mean, it sure is. I smiled and nodded, wondering about something I had just noticed. You look happy. Has something good happened?
あなたと同じ部屋で生活するの久しぶりだなっていろいろ思い出した。
Yeah, that was something else, wasn't it? That's right. I thought back on those times. Back when we were making our escape, we spent almost our entire day in modest rooms like this.
ブルローネに着いた直後はそれどころじゃなかったから。なんだか今になってちょっと嬉しくなった。
Aww. In Rome, there was often so much space between us, whether in our separate rooms or duties. We would often sneak into each other's rooms just to spend time together. It was very different from the closeness that we had become accustomed to.
ブルローネに来たのは使徒としての役目を果たすためだから。こんなこと言ってる場合じゃないのも分かってはいるんだけど。
I responded. What? I ain't embarrassed. Okay, let's save. I ain't embarrassed. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I'm happy that we're able to spend time together like this again. I feel better when you're around, Orlok. As he nodded in response, his eyes narrowed happily. Come on, that's like the dumbest. Why would you say I feel embarrassed? It's gonna break his little heart and I won't have that.
俺、必ずあなたのこと守るから。
Oh. Orlok's voice was gentle but unwavering. In the next moment, he straightened up and regained his bearings.
今日も情報収集に出かけようと思うけど、あなたは大丈夫？疲れてない？
I wouldn't think so. No, I'm okay. I want to go with you. Hey, that's a big road.
ありがとう。じゃあ今日はファルチェの方を見て回りたいと思う。 時間があればもう一度丘にも。まずはバールで朝ごはんを食べながら詳しいことを相談するでどう？
Sounds great.
よかった。
Orlok smiled with relief. We then got dressed and left the hotel to get started on the day. After breakfast, we made our way over to Falchi. We spent the morning making casual conversation with the vendors when suddenly a car stopped in front of us. Uh-oh. I felt the brush of Orlok's coat as he swiftly moved in front of me. From inside the car appeared... Oh, you. Man with very tongue twister name, I hate it. A handsome man with light brown hair, which shone with a hint of gold in the sunlight. His purposeful eyes were fixed upon us from the start, and he gave a polite bow before speaking.
はじめまして、リリアーナ・アドルナート。
Well, you know you ain't up to no good if that fucking music appears behind you.
私はラウル・ギルラン大王。ファルツォーネの血筋に連なるものだ。
Oh shit, you spilling your own tea. The Falzone family?
まあ、今のファルツォーネファミリーのカポを務めている。
You better not try anything, you prick.
元はローマを中心に仕事をしていたんだけど、先代。ダンテ・ファルツォーネのみならず、ニコラまで死んでしまったからね。
And you will too if you try anything with Lily, bitch.
直系筋ではないが、遠縁である私がこの町に呼び戻されたんだ。
Sick of Orlok. Well, he's not as hard. Orlok's eyes sharpened somewhat.
だから本当に仕方なく、時折こんな田舎町まで足を運んでいるんだけど。
No, you will not be finding any romance, sir. Try elsewhere. And, oh, he winking. I didn't see that. Bitch, please. I mean, Senor. Oh, this is why I don't care for him. Weird fucking last name. Senor Girlandao. Theo. Y'all, please tell me how to say this man's last name. It's the last four letters that are confusing me. Is it Dio? Deo? Girlandao? I don't know. But whatever.
ラウルでいいよ、シニョリーナ。
Yes, please just call him Raul. Thank you. I'll give you points for that, Raul. I don't want to say your last name. I looked at him and asked. Yeah, how do you know my name? The second choice is like you're daft. The first choice is like you picking up. How you know my name? We just met. So we're gonna be smart for Orlok's sake. We're gonna pick up on that shit. How do you know my name? How do you know my name?
それはね、運命に導かれたから。
Oh, bullshit! Huh? I was sure he just answered my question, but girl, you gonna take that half-assed answer? Hell no. How you know my name? Who you been talking to? Who you know? I didn't understand what he meant by that. The words he chose reminded me of what Emilio had told us before, talking in cryptics. I don't like that.
ファルツォーネに彼女を託すことが、教国の考え方としては正しい。
とにかくそんなに構えないでくれ。君もファルツォーネファミリーには浅からぬ因縁のある身だろ。
That makes sense, I guess. Yeah. He would be privy to the information after the other two died.
挨拶くらいはしておいた方がいいと思ってね。
Excuse me, I have a boyfriend. Oh, excuse you! Raul took a confident step forward. And I'm gonna take 2 confident steps back if you don't mind, sir. Orlok held out his arm to stop him from coming closer. Yes, baby, get him!
近づかないで。
Yes! Tell him! Tell him to fuck off!
ああ。君が首都オルロックか。話はよく聞いている。かわいいあの子たち。ダンテとニコラを君が殺してくれたんだってね。
Do you really care? Or are you just bringing that up as a means of convenience to feel sorry or some shit? Or to exact revenge? Orlok, get bucked. Be like, you'll be next too if you mess with Lily.
大丈夫。私は君を恨んではいない。君たちにも事情があったんだろ。
Some family relative you are. What the fuck? Would you be like, oh, hey, I hate you, I'll kill you? So like...
それに、マフィアは死ぬものだ。君だけが悪かったわけじゃない。
Suddenly, a man called out to Raul from inside the car.
シニョーレ・ギルランだよ。そろそろ時間が。
まあ、わかったよ。
Raul gave an unhurried reply, then turned to us again with a gentlemanly smile.
詳しい話はまた今度にしよう。こんなところじゃなく、ゆっくりね。
What a cute smile for a devious snake! With that, Raul went back inside the car. The car slowly made its way down the street.
行こう。今ので少し注目を集めた。
Yes,
ここ
I
から
agree.
離れた方がいい。
Yes, of course. Lead the way, my love. Right. I nodded and took hold of his hand. Even as we left, I couldn't shake this uneasy feeling. Girl, cause he's slimy. He's a politician. What did you expect?
レッドフォード様、ギルラン大王様がいらっしゃいました。
I see he's still with the pomp and circumstance. But I guess he gotta keep this act up for the others, but he can let the wall down with us. He can be real with us.
20分遅れか。
Ooh, and he got the nerve to be late. Ooh!
早速お通ししても？それともその前にお飲み物の追加をお持ちしましょうか？
何杯飲ますきた。酒はもういい。さっさとラウルを連れてきてくれ。
かしこまりました。
There was something strange about the way the Direttore was acting today. Like there was a completely different guy hiding under that fancy mask of his. Good call, Gilbert. Instead of getting his jabs in every chance he got, the riddle maker was oddly quiet.
得意先がうちだけになったからか？いや、そんな殊勝なやつじゃねえよな。
Suddenly, the guy we were waiting for came strutting in like some sort of diva.
待たせてしまったかな。失礼したね、シニョーレ・レッドフォード。
And you late this shit. I can't stand a man who be late holding people up.
私がラウル・ギルラン大王。ファルツォーネの新しい当主だ。
This was the first meeting he had set up between the families after he took over. The fact that he was here without a single bodyguard meant that he was either powerful or just plain stupid. The latter guilds, the latter.
ギルバート・レッドフォードだ。こっちはオリバー。うちの金庫番だ。
Oliver gave a respectful nod at my introduction. But this Raoul character just ignored him and turned back to me.
腹の探り合いは苦手でね。率直に言おう。私はマフィアを続けていく気はない。
So then what's the meeting for?
ご存知の通りファルツォーネは血筋を重視する。私がカポになったのは自身の意思ではなく、ファミリーの決まりに従っただけのこと。しかしあいにく私に裏稼業の才能はなくてね。今後はマフィア以外の形で一族を盛り立てていくつもりだ。それに私個人としては近いうちに政界への進出を考えている。
Same mentality though. Well.
幸いにもファルツォーネファミリーの持つ昔ながらのつながりは今も生きているからね。
なるほどな。
君たちビスコンティはこの地でマフィアを続ければいい。私は後始末が終わればすぐローマに戻るつもりだし。そちらの商売と私の仕事はおそらく競合しない。むしろ今後は有益な関係を築けるとすら思っている。
How much I want to bet that's cap. In fact, being in the political, venue of things, he might impede the mafia, which is what, some certain politicians been trying to do. So I hope Gilbert picks up on that. I call bullshit, but
どうかな。過去は不問に付し、私と組んでビジネスをするというのは。
No, Gil, don't do it.
少なくともこの場で即答はできねえな。
何か悩むことが？私の提案は君たちにとって利益しかないと思うけどね。
It makes all the sense, Raul, you dingus. If you're not planning to be in the mafia, and then you're going into politics, and you're gonna have the family go into politics, what's to stop you when, Visconti guard is down? He basically he might be like a scapegoat for you to prove your worth into the world of politics. Oh, that Raul, he took down the Visconti family single-handedly because Gil thought you were being, sincere in this so-called truce. Take that truce and shove it up your ass.
私たちは騙し騙されの商売をしている。
Exactly.
具体的な展望のない話だ。及び腰になるのはご理解いただきたい。
Boom. There you go. I mean, Oliver said it, but you're dealing with a criminal, organization, whatever, criminal history. Why would you think that something would be honorable if you switched to something legit? Like, no.
まずシニオーレ・ギルラン大王の手腕を見せてもらわないことにはうなずきようがない。
Fair enough.
私が信用できないと。
Hell yeah! The fuck? You a politician?
お前はファルツォーネのカポだが、ダンテでもニコラでもない初対面の人間だ。悪いが信じる理由はない。
You damn straight. Why would you think somebody would be so open to accept you in this line of work? Raul, you so damn dumb.
私はファルツォーネファミリーの名を背負う人間だ。
It doesn't matter.
ダンテやニコラにも劣るところはない。
Yeah, he said Nicola too, but whatever.
お前がファルツォーネのやり方を踏襲してやってくならまた話は別だがな。だがやり方を変える以上すぐに信用するのは無理ってもんだ。
まずは手腕を見せろ。ねえ。いいとも。楽しみにしていてくれ。
We were once again climbing up the hill to the ruins. Suddenly, Orlok stopped in his tracks. What's wrong?
下がって。
Oh! Before I could react, I heard a deafening clang in my ears. I opened my eyes to see that Orlok had docked oh my god. Had docked an incoming attack with his dagger. No, had blocked an incoming attack with his dagger.
くそ、なんだよ、ガキみたいな面しやがって。
Damn, it's the rat himself. What a trash.
希代の逸材は格が違うってか。シャラ臭いんだよ。
Shut up, Johan. The young man looked consumed by rage. He swung his dagger again and without fear. Again and again without fear. Oh, baby! The sudden assault took Orlok by surprise, but he effortlessly parried off each attack. I can't read. Rather than injuring the young man, Orlok instead continued to focus solely on defense. The young man finally gave up and leapt back a short way out of Orlok's reach. So I hope you don't pull a Nicola's route. A stillness followed at which point? Whatever. I mean, I think it's at which one point. But whatever. Orlok calmly addressed his assailant.
代行者ヨハン、俺はあなたを殺しに来たわけじゃない。
So this is Orlok's replacement? More surprising than his sudden appearance was how young he looked.
まず話を。黙れ！首洗って待ってろ、オルロック。この俺がすぐに殺してやる。
Lily, you better not let that happen. Oh no! Orlok called out and quickly gave chase, but no, he got him! Fuck! He suddenly dropped to his knee. He suddenly dropped with his knee to the ground. Orlok! I rushed over to him as quickly as I could. It didn't seem as though he'd gotten hurt in the battle against Johan. Just hold on!
俺は大丈夫。
Poo poo. Oh, Orlok. I'm talking to him like I'm talking to my damn dog. Sorry. Meanwhile, preference.
表に車を回すよう部下に伝えてくる。
ああ、頼む。
I exhaled, turning over the glass in my hands in the empty room. The door opened without a knock.
よろしいのですか、レッドフォード様。ギルラン大王様は随分機嫌を損ねておられたようですが。
立場をわきまえろ、ディレットーレ。俺たちの事情に首を突っ込むな。
私、レッドフォード様が心配なのです。何かお力になれることがありましたら、なんなりとお声掛けくださいませ。ここだけの話。 私ギルラン大王様はあまり好きではありませんので。
お前に借りを作ると後が怖そうだ。
I wonder if he's really gonna stay true to the I hate the Falzones, so Gilbert could technically trust him. But then again,
俺は大丈夫。
Oh, Boo Boo, you're not fine. His voice sounded terribly weak. Has he been sleeping? I slowly laid him down on the grass, kneeling beside him. Did he get cut?
もう大丈夫。痛みは引いたから。
Oh. Orlok sat up, taking a few deep breaths. Are you sure?
うん。この腕で戦うのはあまり慣れてなくて、心配させてごめん。久しぶりに全力で動いたから、体が驚いたんだと思う。機能が落ちないようにちゃんとしてたつもりだったけど、少しなまってたのかも。
Oh, prosthetic arm, yeah.
傷は塞がってても、どうしても負担がかかるから。
Orlok glanced at his prosthetic arm, as if to confirm it was still there. I'm just glad you're okay now, Orlok. As am I, sis. As am I. I wonder why Johann attacked you like that.
それはわからない。けど、ヨハンは俺への報復に手を貸すってギルバートに持ちかけてる。
I remember that night when we spoke to Gilbert.
なあ、あんた、オルロックのこと恨んでるだろ？俺が手を貸してやろうと思ってさ。
さっきも明確な殺意があった。ヨハン自身が俺に対して何か恨みを持っているのかもしれない。
What the fuck did Orlok do to him? Did you know him before, Orlok?
ないと思う。峡谷でエミリオから写真を見せてもらったけど、直接顔を見たのはさっきが初めて。
Then why would he want to kill you? Orlok closed his eyes and shook his head.
わからない。
Being a weirdo. Orlok? I know you told me a bit about the disciples already, but would you mind telling me a little more? Of course, only what you're able to share. Maybe there's something in all that to explain why he might be attacking you.
それは構わないけど、何から話したらいい？
Let's see. You said Johann was a perspective, so technically he isn't a disciple yet, right? So how are perspectives chosen? So how are perspectives chosen in the first place?
峡谷に保護された子供の中から身体能力に秀でた子が選ばれて候補として教育を受ける。候補になるには年齢の制限があって、だいたい5歳くらいまでの子供だったと思う。
Jesus. Wow, they get them real young. Is it possible that Johann knew you before as kids?
それはない。候補とはいえ数はそう多くない。10人から15人くらい。それに使徒に空席が出ると候補たちは試練を受けて一人だけが使徒に選ばれる。 全員の顔を覚えてるわけじゃないけど、ヨハンがその中にいたはずはない。
Having grown up at the church with other orphans myself, I wondered whether I could ever forget the faces of those I spent my days with. But Orlok's expression looked so hardened and pained that I decided to change the subject. So, when does the spot open to become a disciple?
任務の途中で死ぬか、他には怪我、病気、加齢とか何かしらの理由で体力が衰えて最盛期ほど動けなくなれば引退させられる。どんなに優秀な人でも20代後半には一線を退くって前に聞いた。俺も怪我をして今までと比べたらかなり動きが鈍ってるけど、教国の偉い人たちは俺の引退に反対してるって聞いた。他の人より俺の方が使えるって。
Let my baby retire. What's wrong with y'all? It really is a testament to how extraordinary Orlok's talents are.
教国の意向もわかる。年齢で考えれば俺はまだ引退には早いし。
Damn. So, you know, taking him literally, he has like another 10 years. Oh gosh.
早くに使徒になったから、その分長期間の働きを期待されてたんだと思う。
You mean you became a disciple earlier than the others? How old were you? He has to be around 13 because he said that, I remember this from an earlier part, but he was living in Berlone for the last 5 years. And then, like, in the first game, when he was, doing his first mission, he looked real young in the picture. And I hope they touch on this.
12歳くらいだったかな。
Yeah, you had to be 12, 13. 12? That's so young!
俺は歴代の使徒の中でも最年少だった。あの人がすごく褒めてくれたから覚えてる。
I assumed Orlok was referring to Bishop Roseberg. Does every prospective become a disciple enough? Does every prospective become a disciple after enough training? No. Just said, yeah.
使徒の座は12席だけ。だからなるのはすごく難しい。候補でいられる期間は18歳までって決まってる。だから空席が出ないまま候補じゃなくなることもあるって聞いた。
So all the training and hardship they endure might all be in vain. He nodded and continued.
候補から外れた後や使徒を引退した人は聖職者として働くことが多いみたい。主に仕えながら有事の際には兵として動く。そういう役割。
Orlok. I thought carefully about how to word it. Okay, hold on. I have a feeling he doesn't want to be a disciple, especially now that he's with us. So I'm thinking his best ending would probably fall as to him being a priest. But if he, I don't know how it was back then, but I believe for priests they can't have a significant other. I could be wrong, y'all, forgive me. But I don't know, I feel as though it's the second answer. Or second question, do you want to be a priest? I don't think he wants to be a disciple. Oh well, we rocking with it. Whatever. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Do you want to be a priest? Do you want to be a priest? Huh? Maybe that was the wrong choice. Orlok blinked his eyes several times, surprised by my question.
あまり考えたことなかった。確かに俺も使徒を引退したら自動的にそうなるのかも。でもきっと俺には合わないと思う。今も女才の資格はあるけど。
Oh. Don't think you're unworthy. If they be calling priests to be kicking ass, you can still do it. You were killing in the name of the church, so I don't see why you can't be a priest. But deacon, priest, whatever.
俺に祝福を与える資格はやっぱりないと思うから。
Baby, oh. But, for Luca, you eased his soul as he was passing on. You gotta stop deprecating yourself, Orlok. He looked down at his hands bitterly. God damn it, I made him sad. Thank you! I brought this up. The sorrow in his eyes was only a glimpse of the remorse he had endured for so long. Fuck, maybe I messed up on that choice. In the why didn't you tell him about Luca? Did you forget? Well, whatever. In the silence that followed, a gentle spring breeze blew around us. The faint scent of flowers seemed to ease the tension that had gripped our minds and hearts. Because I fucked up. Purpose. Is this Johan? Yep.
くそ、オルロックね。手負いだって話は何だったんだよ。あいつ、適当なこと言いやがって。
Wow, you little snake. You couldn't even fight him on your best day? What the fuck? You have to take advantage of something? Ooh, I can't stand that.
あくまで代行者に過ぎない君に、ブルローネを任せるのはどうなのかって、上はかなり渋った。まあ当然か。君は代行者になってから、まともに任務を遂行できた試しがないよな。態度は悪い。殺すなって言った相手も殺す。連絡は事後報告ばかり。最悪だ。
Damn, son, you getting sunned by, Teo.
使えないグズで悪かったな。そんなに言うなら、誰か違うやつを代行にしてやればいいじゃん。
Yeah, why don't y'all do that? He's even self-aware. I only took this position because I didn't have the right to refuse. And it was a good opportunity to show the guys at the top what I was made of.
本当に残念だけど、他に適任者がいない。今の候補の中では君が一番マシなんだ。今季は本当に不作だな。
Damn. He's like, you're shit. Your peers are shit. You're all shit. But we're gonna just take the least smelling shit and work with it. But of course, he's religious, so he can't say all that, what I just said. This guy wasn't much older than me, but here he was in charge of all the disciples. That alone was enough to piss me off.
ヨハン、ブルローネは特殊な場所だ。これまでのような勝手は許されない。代行者とはいえ、あそこで問題を起こせばすぐに切り捨てられる。君の処理に赴くのは最も優秀な使徒になるだろうな。
Damn, he just flat out threatened you.
そりゃさぞかし有能な使徒様が来るんだろうな。
ああ、彼は本当に優秀なんだ。なんといっても、彼は君の兄を殺して使徒になった男だからね。
Oh, that's why, Johan. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. I still don't like you, but I see why you got such a hard on for Orlok. Wow. That sucks. And damn Tail, you such a petty bitch.
兄貴は訓練中の事故で死んだって聞いてたのに。なのに、兄貴を殺して使徒になった奴がいただって。そんなの許せるかよ。
Okay, but Orlok didn't do it. I don't think Orlok did it, but maybe somebody, the higher power, ordered his brother to get clapped and like, yo, that's fucked up, so that Orlok could move up. If Orlok died, a disciple seat would open up and I could pass the trials to become a real disciple. The church wouldn't be able to treat me like some worthless lackey anymore.
俺は兄貴のために使徒になるんだ。
Damn. Oh, wow, okay. Now I kind of know why he's so pissed off.
ぶっ殺してやる。必ず。
Damn. From the top of the hill, we could see the landscape of Berlone, the clear blue sky, and the sea that sparkled in the distance. We sat there together, neither of us saying a word, in the peace of the quiet forest. Although Orlok was looking much better than before, we decided to end our activities for the day just in case. We started walking back to the hotel, chatting about happy things along the way. All at once, something cut the air, and that chatter that was being displayed. Ooh. I was startled by the loud bang of a gunshot. Ah! I was even more startled when Orlok lifted me up into his arms and dashed into a nearby alley. Orlok slowly lowered me onto my feet and pulled me back into the safety of the shadows.
あなたはここに隠れてて。
Oh, no! Who the fuck is shooting at us? I covered my mouth with my hands to muffle my heavy breathing and nodded in response. I crouched down low against the wall and kept my eyes open. In the blink of an eye, Orlok was off, his last footstep echoing in his wake. I turned to find him running towards someone.
Yaro!
Ah, no! Leo, no! Don't you dare! Sorry, I might have blew out your eardrum. Oh my god! The young man aimed at Orlok, but Orlok reached him before he could shoot again. In one fluid movement, Orlok brought his dagger against the young man's throat. But he stopped there, making it clear he only meant to keep the attacker at bay. The young man's eyes widened in shock. His back was pushed against the wall, leaving nowhere for him to escape.
街中で発砲するのは感心しない。マフィアらしくはあると思うけど。
Orlok suppressed his anger and spoke calmly, which seemed to make the man more upset.
バカにしてんのかってね!
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
そんなつもりはない。だけど、あなたがいきなり撃ってきたことに少し怒ってる。
My cinnamon rolls don't fight. Don't kill each other. Or Orlok, don't kill him.
俺には当たらないから大丈夫だけど、誰かが怪我してたかも。このまま引いてほしい。俺はあなたを殺すつもりはない。あなたにも俺たちは殺せない。 諦めて。
In stark contrast to Orlok's calm demeanor, the young man's eyes instantly filled with fury.
何言ってんだてめえ。俺のことなんてさっさと殺せばいいだろ。
No, he didn't mean that. Orlok, don't kill him.
カポやニコラさんを殺したみたいに。
I gasped as a memory rushed back to me. Isn't he the cinnamon roll that we loved in the other routes? Yes, darling. I'm surprised didn't y'all meet? I guess maybe in the finale or some shit, but I thought y'all met, but I guess not. I recalled seeing him accompany Dante Falzone to mass more than once.
そう。
Orlok closed his eyes in disappointment, then quickly struck the blunt handle of his dagger against the man's chest. Oh god, I thought it was like he stabbed him. He crumpled to the ground. Orlok quickly retreated to where I can't read. Orlok quickly retreated and returned to where I was hiding.
肺を打ったからしばらく呼吸できない。今のうちにここから離れよう。
Oh, thank you, baby, for not killing him. Okay. I grabbed hold of his hand and we hurried out of the alley. The sky began to darken, covered in rain clouds of ashen gray. Leo, just stop, darling. Don't think too brashly about this. When I finally caught my breath, I stood up and staggered out of the alley. I gritted my teeth to stave off the pain that surged through my body with each step. In seconds, rain began pouring from the clouds above me.
畜生。なんでだよ。
He took Nicola's and Dante's lives, but not mine. Because I screamed not to, Leo, you're welcome. Did he not see me as someone worth killing? My mind was in absolute chaos.
あいつを殺してやりたいのに。
Leo, calm down! You do not need to kill him! Just calm down, man!
やっと仇が現れたってのに。俺は黙って見てることしかできねえのかよ。
Sweetheart, don't do that. I slammed against the wall in frustration. Feeling like the walls were my only support, I stayed close to them as I aimlessly wandered the rainy streets. But that didn't last long. I finally gave in to the pain I felt, collapsing to my knees. Suddenly,
だからやめとけって言ったろ。
Gilbert, please. I raised my head at the familiar voice. The events of the day left me weary. The sleazeball, the new leader of the Falzone family, Raul Ghirlandaio, made himself known to us. We were attacked by Orlok's replacement at the ruins, and after that... Orlok. I called to him quietly as he sat down on the bed, looking down in anguish. I brewed some hot tea. Here.
ありがとう。
He took the cup from my hand and I sat down beside him. He took a sip of the tea before speaking.
さっきの人はレオ・カバニス、ファルツォーネの構成員。
So you two know each other?
実際に言葉を交わしたことはない。ファルツォーネには 情報屋としてよく出入りしてたから顔と名前を把握してただけ。彼のことはニコラのファルツォーネのアンダーボスのそばでよく見かけた。元はストラノの出でダンテ・ファルツォーネに拾われて、彼の身辺警護もよく担当してたって。
Orlok's face was rigid with pain as he continued quietly.
一連の騒動の時は彼は前線には出てなかった。俺の顔なんて覚えてないと思ったのに。彼が俺を恨むのは当然だ。
Most of Orlok's previous tasks were carrying out assassinations in stealth. It must have been exceedingly rare for him to be met with such animosity directed toward him. Girl, you got two people who want to kill him. He'll get used to it, unfortunately. Perhaps the only one who had ever borne a deep grudge against him was Dante Falzone.
俺はちゃんと正しい選択ができたのかな。
Don't worry, baby. We'll make the right choice. What do you mean?
きっとレオはまた俺を狙ってくる。なのに俺は殺さなかった。彼に俺は殺せないけど、憎しみの矛先がもしあなたに向いたら。
Oh God, I hope that's... No, Leo, no. You're not... I don't think you can get scary. I hope you don't get that scary.
あの場で殺しておいた方が安全だったのかもって。
No, don't say that. But Orlok...
大丈夫。殺さないことが正しいって頭ではちゃんとわかってる。俺もそうしたくない。
I responded, fuck, another choice. Okay. Why would we tell him don't worry about you? That's all he does, is worry about you. Watch that be the right answer. But we're gonna go with thank you. Thank you for worrying about me, Orlok. Orlok turned to me. Oh shit, sorry. Orlok turned to look me straight in the eye.
当然、心配する。俺はあなたのこと、すごく大事だから。
Duh. I'm like, why the fuck would I tell him not to worry about me? You're very precious to me too. There was Johann, who wanted to kill Orlok. Leo Cavagnus, I hope I said his name right, who sought vengeance for the Falzone, aka he wants to kill him. And Raul Ghirlandaio, with hidden motives yet to be understood. Threats lurked around us on all sides, and still, as long as we're together, I'm sure we'll be fine. And hopefully, if MidMorningSol chose the right choices, you'll be fine. I held that belief close to my heart. I leaned against him, feeling as safe and warm as ever. Aww. After the storm from yesterday, the dawn of a new day broke. Orlok and I had come to a conclusion after a discussion weighing the pros and cons.
ギルバートと手を組もうと思う。町のこともヨハンのことも彼の話に嘘はなかった。昨日の様子を見る限りレオはおそらく単独で動いてる。だけどこの先もそうとは限らない。ラウルの意図がはっきり読めない以上、フ ファルツォーネを軽視するわけにはいかない。組織として機能するビスコンティに手を貸してもらえるのはありがたい。
Yes, I agree. While it made sense in theory, a part of me was still resistant to the idea. He continued, knowing what was on my mind.
もちろんギルバートのことを全て信じるのは危険。だけど俺たちの利害は一致してる。少なくとも敵じゃない。今のところは。
He seemed to be assured of this decision. While I still harbored doubts about whether Gilbert could be trusted, my trust in Orlok's judgment was unwavering.
待ってたぜ。ここに来たってことは手を組む気になったってことでいいんだよね。
Celebrate? No, just get through with it. Orlok and I were led into the lounge to meet with Gilbert Redford. Yeah, now we got that slapping music. So we're all friends, y'all. As though he had been expecting us, he greeted us with a warm and friendly smile.
ギルバート・レッドフォード、あなたの力を貸してほしい。だけど
We ask that you hear what we have to say before making your decision. Huh? Gilbert's eye. Yeah, Gilbert's eye. I was about to say eyes like an idiot. Gilbert's eye narrowed, but he said nothing. Taking that as a sign to continue, we started from the beginning. We decided earlier this morning that we would disclose to him everything we knew. If he were to help us, we needed to be honest about the threats we were facing. We revealed that we were being targeted, not only by Johann, but by the young man from the Falzone family. We also told him about the appearance of Raoul.
ギルバートが提案した見返りは用意する。それに何かあった時には俺のことも戦力として数えてもらって大丈夫。
もちろんそれなりの見返りはもらう。強国に恩を売れる機会はめったにないからな。ことが済んだらお前は上層部のお偉方を何人か俺に紹介する。ただそれだけでいい。悪くねえ条件だと思うな。
I didn't know I didn't know how to read. I didn't know what would come of it. But if he wanted this connection to the church, it was clearly of some value to the Visconti. Orlok would certainly be able to set it up.
だけど俺たちを迎え入れることであなたが危険を抱え込むことになるのは事実だから、それでもいいなら。
Gilbert was now looking at us with a smile, which seemed to brighten before he spoke.
ビスコンティはお前らを歓迎する。今この瞬間から俺たちは同盟だ。
Okay, sir. No funny shit. Thank you, senor. Although now, why the fuck did the music stop? Although he was the one who had initially proposed it, I was still surprised by his response. It dawned on me that in that moment, just how profitable this would be to the Visconti. Oh my God, y'all agree.
早速だがいくつか新しい情報がある。まずファルツォーネファミリーのカポラウルのことからだ。あいつ組織は近々畳むつもりなんだと。裏組織としてじゃなく実業家としてファルツォーネを再興するつもりだそうだ。
Have y'all heard my dog going ham on a box?
うちと手を組みたいって言ってきたが、今のところその誘いに乗る予定はない。
Why not? Isn't it beneficial to have the Falzone on your side? Willie! I hope he schools you on this.
いくらマフィア家業をやめるって言ってもな、ファルツォーネの利権を手放す気なんて向こうにはそうそうなさそうだ。 表向きの廃業ならそう遠くない未来ぶつかる可能性は残る。それにこれは俺の単なる勘だが、ラウルはあまり信用できねえ。
I agree. Seeing Gilbert say it so matter-of-factly reminded me of our own encounter with Raul.
大丈夫、私は君を恨んではいない。君たちにも事情があったんだろ。
At the very least, I couldn't tell him what was going on inside his mind back then.
ま、一応回答は保留ってことにしてる。頭ごなしに否定して余計な火種を作ってもな。
Fair deal. I would agree.
それにあいつ、組織を畳むことの重大さをまるで理解してなかった。
Is it really so difficult?
シニョリーナには分からねえだろうが、あちこちの顔を立てながら組織を畳むのはそう簡単なことじゃね
え。In which there is none.
肩着の仕事とは違うからな。それにあいつ下の連中のことを考えてる様子もなさそうだ。ファミリーにとって構成員は家族そのもの。あいつがそれをどこまで理解してるのか知らねえ
が。ラウルは俺が使徒だってことも知ってた。峡谷でも一部の人間以外には秘匿されてる情報なのに。
So yeah, that should get your antennas up that he can't be trusted. He's getting information from somewhere. But it's Teo, I'm pretty sure.
相当いい情報網でも持ってるってことか。あいつもともとはローマの人間だしな。峡谷絡みの話も耳に入りやすいはずだ。それとヨハンだったな。あいつの目的はやっぱりオルロックを殺すことか。
He didn't tell us why, but he must have some personal grudge against Orlok.
ま、してきたことを考えりゃ恨まれるのも、ましてや命を狙われることも少なくはねえだろう。それは俺も同じだ。まっとうに生きてきたとは口が裂けても言えねえ。だから殺される覚悟だってとっくに済んでる。そう簡単にやられてやるつもりはねえがな。けど自分の矜持を貫いて死ぬなら本望。あいつらだってそう思ってたはずだ。
あいつらって。
Gilbert gave a thin smile without clarifying the thought further.
さっき言ってたよな。ダンテやニコラの敵討ちだって。ファルツォーネの若いやつに狙われてるって。そいつには心当たりがある。俺のとこにまで探りを入れに来たからな。一応止めはしたんだぜ。
He gave a bitter chuckle, seemingly hit by a number of complex emotions at once.
敵討ちなんてのは当然自身の死を覚悟して行うもんだ。あいつレオとは顔見知りでな。生かしておいて本当に良かったのか。
Oh god, that you too. Orlok's brow furrowed, but he bit down on his lip without saying anything.
話が長くなっちまったな。
Gilbert read the room and moved on without pressing Orlok for an answer.
お前らの優先すべきはヨハン。代行者の調査だろ。俺としても見返り以外にあいつを早く捕まえてほしい理由がある。地元の金持ちが何人か奴に殺されてるようでな。金づるが減るのは大なり小なり仕事に差し障る。
わかった。できるだけ早く何とかする。
ラウルの方はとりあえず様子見だな。 わざわざお前らに接触したのは気になるが、今は特に動く段階じゃねえ。あいつが本当に金のことしか頭にない単なる考えなしの実業家気取りなら、それはそれで構わねえしな。だが引き続き探るつもりだ。もし何か動きがあればお前らに共有する。それでいいか？
Orlok and I exchanged glances. Everything about our meeting with Gilbert seemed too good to be true. After a brief pause, we decided to accept his offer. Both Orlok and I were on edge. Among the support that Gilbert offered was a place to stay here while we looked for Johan.
ビスコンティの客人となればおいそれと手出しできねえ。ヨハンには無意味だろうが、ラウルやレオへの牽制くらいにはなる。この屋敷にお前らの部屋を用意させる。何か必要なもんがあればそれも遠慮なく言ってくれ。
それは何かの罠？
Yeah, why aren't we in the same room?
招いてもてなして殺すってか？そんなまだるっこしいことしねえよ。安心しろ。さっきも言ったろ、俺たちは同盟を組むなら相手をサポートするのは当然だ。
Later in the evening, we sat down to a feast spread across the table with an incredible array of food like I had never seen before. Why are you looking at me, Oliver? Oliver had taken a seat and was now staring at Orlok with great interest. Oh, okay, Orlok. Yeah, sure.
初めて顔を合わせた時から不思議だったんだ。ギルバートにあれだけの重傷を負わせた人間だ。どんな粗暴な大男かと思っていたが、こんな子供に乾杯したとは。ギルバート、二日酔いでもしていたのか？
Why would you do that to him? He gotta be drunk as Orlok we're talking about.
おいおい、こいつは本当に強いんだぜ。
俺、子供じゃない。ちゃんと大人。もう成人してるし、今年19歳になった。
Better tell him, baby. Tell him you ain't no damn child. You 19 years old.
19？どうしてそんなに細いんだ？栄養不良か？君はもっと食べた方がいい。
Yes, Oliver, feed that baby. Feed him. So thin. As long as he's at a healthy weight, just get him a bit more meat on the bones. Oliver started to pile food onto Orlok's plate, including a thick slice of beef, bacon, potatoes, and more. Yes, Oliver, get him a little bit thicker, just a little bit. When he ran out of space, he began loading up another and placed it in front of Orlok beside the first. Y'all see, this is why I put Oliver as a husband, though.
遠慮すんな。せっかくなんだ。好きなだけ食え。
In the meantime, Oliver was setting down plate after plate that he prepared for Orlok. One was piled high with boiled sausages, and another nearly overflowed with frittata. The next plate had enough potato gratin for a meal in itself, the top of which was a crispy golden brown.
ちょっとやりすぎたか。
Yes, honey, it probably is, but I appreciate you. That was like my spirit jumping into you, trying to feed this child. Returning to his senses, Oliver muttered to himself with a hint of regret.
いただきます。
With that, Orlok began to eat. The food set before him steadily dwindled with each passing moment. Oliver's eyes widened as he looked on with joy. He's eating! I'm so happy too.
いい食べっぷりだ。見ていて気持ちがいい。ソーセージにはビールが合う。とっておきのドイツビールを出そう。好きなだけ飲んでくれ。
Okay. Reward. I stopped in the middle of my work. My frustration was difficult to shake. I knew you were rattled.
あのカジノでの一件。
My mind had continued to linger on the Visconti meeting, making me more and more angry.
まず、シニオーレ・ギルランダイオの手腕を見せてもらわないことには、うなずきようがない。
お前はファルツォーネのカポだが、ダンテでもニコラでもない初対面の人間だ。悪いが、信じる理由はない。
ダンテやニコラと比較するとはね。私の優秀さを全く理解していない。まあ所詮は片田舎のマフィア風情。人を見る目など望むべくもないが、私は選ばれた特別な存在だというのに、軽視すればどうなるか。
実はファルツォーネの当主だけに伝える話があるんだ。ブルローネに眠る特別な生異物、そして鍵の乙女のこと。
ブルローネはもともとファルツォーネが使命と共に授かった土地だ。この地が教国からの恩恵を受けていたのもファルツォーネという一族があればこそ。そのブルローネに寄生し、ビスコンティが甘い汁をすする。
Well, Gilbert, you best get rid of him.
それは少しずるいんじゃないかな。もちろんこんな偏僻な町でマフィアとしてやっていくつもりはかけらもないけど、彼らにはそれなりの対価を支払ってもらいたいものだ。
Motherfucker, we ain't gonna pay shit. You just gonna leave. Either walking alive or dead in a coffin, darling. You ain't gonna do shit, Raoul. What you gonna do? Nothing. I picked up my pen and returned to work.
とはいえ、生異物がこの地からなくなれば、教国にとってブルローネは不要になる。この情勢だ。教国の庇護を失えば他の州と同様、マフィアはすぐに立ち行かなくなる。私が放っておいてもビスコンティは勝手に潰れるだろうけど。それじゃあ面白くない。
Oliver stood and left in high spirits to get the beer while Gilbert watched on, looking greatly amused. A small smile peeked from my face as well. It was a very pleasant, lively meal. I might have been wrong about the Visconti. After dinner, I was led to one of the guest rooms. It's been such a long day. Suddenly,
リリー、大変。
What the hell? Orlok rushed into my room. What's wrong? We were offered a room of our own. Several Visconti members had left to collect our luggage from the hotel where we were staying before tonight.
ベッドが。
Yes. Bed? You want to jump in with me?
とにかく座ってみて。
Okay. I didn't play this game before, y'all. Okay. Pressured by Orlok's urgency, I slowly sat down onto the bed. It's so soft. My body sank into the bed unlike any I had ever slept in before. Girl, I can't take no soft bed. I thought that's what I wanted, but I need a firm bed because my big behind, I don't know, I can't. If I take a soft bed and I sink in it, oh God, my muscles will be like, not muscles, excuse me, my bones will be popping and shit. I slowly reached out to the freshly pressed pajamas folded on top of the blanket. This is soft too. I slid my hand over the bed linens, which felt incredibly supple and smooth. I could hardly believe such quality existed. Yeah, shit, back then too. Wow.
俺にも寝巻きが用意されてたんだけど、これ使っていいのかな？
I'd suss them out because I'd be like, how the hell y'all know what size I am?
タオルも新品みたいだし、どうしよ
う。Use them and wear them, baby. We're guests. Not using them might be rude, so... We marveled at each item we encountered in the room with the same words of praise. After a while, we finally calmed down, and Orlok spoke cautiously.
不思議。今日の夕食も美味しくて、すごくあったかくて。
It is.
もっと早く話ができてたら、俺が間違えなかったら、あんな風に殺し合わなくてもよかったのかな。
In another timeline, Orlok, you and Leo were good friends. I hope it goes back to that. I think that may be in the finale, but I don't know.
ダンテとだって。
Wow. Woo, this music. Aww. Orlok.
ごめん。変なこと言った。過去には戻れないのに。
No, don't worry. Why don't we both go to sleep for now?
そうだね。
We both nodded quietly in the vastness, of the beautiful room. An aria, here, of all places. Sleeping face. After a night sitting together by the fireplace, Orlok discovers that he and the heroine fell asleep. I suddenly awoke. Next to me was Lily, sleeping next to me under the same blanket.
昨日この隠れ家まで来て、暖炉の火に当たって、二人でおしゃべりして。
I slowly recalled the events of last night. Ah, that was an adorable picture. I should have been outside to guard against intruders, but...
彼女のぬくもりがなんだか不思議と心地よくて。そのうちに彼女が眠って、 寄りかかって寝てる彼女から離れたら起こしちゃうかもとか、離れたくないなって思ってるうちに一緒に寝ちゃったんだ。
I guess that's me.
誰かがそばにいるときにこんなに気を許して熟睡したなんて。
I must have been a child the last time I did, but not once since I was taken in by the church.
ただでさえ危険な状況なのに、どうして。
I felt guilty for letting my guard down. But, I wished I could move, I wished I could move closer to her, to feel her warmth even more. I really couldn't understand why it was so difficult to leave her side. And?
なんだか、胸がドキドキする。
Just from looking at Lily's sleeping face, my chest felt a tightness that was new to me. It felt painful, but not unpleasant.
どうしてだろう。こんなこと今までなかったのに。もしかしたらどこか具合でも悪いのかも。彼女を守るためにはまず俺がちゃんとしないといけないのに。
I had been training rigorously since childhood. My health and resilience were everything. Now, I felt incredibly weak for some reason. I sighed, feeling disappointed in myself. I felt her stirring, but she didn't move away me. You mean from me?
かわいい。
I wanted to touch her soft golden hair, but I restrained myself from doing so.
あともう少しだけ。
Just until she woke up, let me stay and look upon Lily's sleeping face. Her peaceful sleeping face was always so cute. After confirming Lily was asleep, I quietly left the room. Sensing someone's presence, I looked over. As much as I would wish for Orlok, then nothing happened. Gilbert was walking down the hallway, looking at me with blinking eyes. You mean I?
よう、眠れねえのか？
うん。ちょっと落ち着かなくて。
Oh. The truth was that I could sleep if I needed to. Oh, you need to. But I wanted to stay awake because despite our alliance, I didn't fully trust Gilbert. Yep, sorry. After a moment's pause, he nodded.
そうか。じゃあ、一杯付き合え。
I glanced toward the room she was sleeping in. I didn't sense anyone else around.
わかった。
I nodded and followed him to the lounge.
酒でいいか？ビールも随分飲んでたし、意外といける口だろ。
Beer is like wimpy stuff. He opened the bottle without waiting for my response.
あ、うん。でも、どうして俺？飲むならオリバーの方が。
You don't think he drunk with Oliver for like eons?
改めて腹を割って話しとこうかと思ってな。警戒してるだろう、お前。
Yeah, that Gilbert, he's got good intuition. Despite my silence, he continued to pour the liquor into the glasses.
ま、当然だろうけどな。 とりあえず飲め。ああ、毒なんて入ってねえぞ。そのつもりがあるなら、夕食に仕込んでる。
Hey, we don't know when that poison's gonna kick in. If you were real good about it, it'd have a delayed effect. Then again, I don't know.
いただきます。
You say that when you drinking? I thought you say that for food, like thank you for the food, but I guess you can say that for drinking. I don't say, Lord, thank you for this drink that's about to get me drunk. In Jesus' name I pray, man. I just drink. He pushed the glass into my hand, so I decided to take a sip. What is it?
もう分かってると思うが、この町にはお前らの敵が多い。これからまだ増えるかもしれねえ。この先どうするつもりだ？襲われたらいちいち殺していくのか？
If that's what it boils down to.
俺はもう誰も殺したくない。
Oh, fuck, I forgot. Yeah, he doesn't want to do it.
へえ。あのシニョリーナが危険にさらされることになってもか？
Oh, oops. I have my hand on the A button. Oh, no, not rewind, just say voice.
それは。
There we go. As her image appeared in my mind, I found myself at a loss for words.
別に襲ってくるやつは全部殺せって言ってるわけじゃねえ。ただお前がしようとしてることがどれだけ難しいか理解してるのかと思ってな。
But the true ending, it'll be possible because that everything just lines up. As opposed to the bad ending, oh my god, I'm kind of scared for the bad ending for Orlok.
相手を殺さずに、そして自分も殺されずに、彼女のことも守らなきゃならねえ。
Right. It was something I thought about day and night. My choices may put her in danger, no matter what it was I chose to do. And Gilbert was probably just giving me advice out of concern.
お前は俺の客だ。けど、ビスコンティにはお前の顔を覚えてるやつもいる。中には、お前を素直に受け入れられねえやつもいるはずだ。人間だからな。それは当然だ。けど、あいつらは俺の言うことを聞く。お前らに手出しはさせねえ。保証する。
グラッチェ、ギルバート。そうしてもらえるとすごく助かる。あなたの保証にどれくらい効き目があるのかはわからないけど。
I smiled slightly, and Gilbert's shoulders shook with a hearty laugh. Excuse me.
言ってくれるじゃねえか。今やうちはブルローネ最大のマフィアだぜ。
Hey, it's only by default.
そのボスが責任も取れねえような約束を口にすると思うなよ。
I felt like I knew him a little better now after our short exchange. I could tell that he was worried about us in his own way. While it didn't ease all of my nerves, I could relax a little more now. Ugh, not my voice though. Rash! Oh my. Oh my.
起きて、リリー。もう朝。
Damn, boy, you had like a police knock. Boom, boom. Anyway. Folks, that is going to do it. Thank you very much for stopping on by, chilling with your girl for yet another chapter playthrough. Yeah. So, quite the predicament Orlok has gotten himself into. He's got like 3 people that don't like him. to be expected, but at least we won over Gilbert. Gilbert's a good guy. I like him. I wanted to love him in the first game when I did those rankings. But hey, maybe in this playthrough, in this game rather, we can get more of his romance. So, yeah, folks, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close off the video. But before I do, like I said, thank you again for stopping on by, chilling with your girl. Always appreciated. And yeah, that's, yeah, I'm repeating myself. My closing, I forgot it. Yeah, folks, take care. Y'all know my philosophy on this YouTube shit. View what you wanna, do what you wanna, and I'll see you lovely lads, lassies, and legends in the next episode. So until then, my friends, take care, take it easy, and peace.